I'm from Chicago, and I attended Illinois State University, which is in the heart of Illinois' Rust Belt. So I've been to some of these Rust Belt towns firsthand. I've seen how economically depressed they are and the various social problems that are occurring in these towns. So it's an issue that I've been particularly attentive to. And I used to be a protectionist. I used to think that tariffs were a way to revitalize these communities and perhaps solve some of these social problems, until I realized that the argument is based on a lot of misconceptions and a lot of childish narratives that tariffs can revitalize Americans' devotion to traditional social norms surrounding family and so forth. But I think what needs to happen is we need to acknowledge that we live in a very dynamic economy, and that changes are to be expected. But what's important to note is that those communities in the Midwest, Rust Belt states, that were negatively impacted by globalization and lost jobs, that lost factories, if they were willing to embrace the dynamism, if they were willing to embrace free markets, an entrepreneurial spirit, they were able to adapt and overcome those challenges, including by accepting foreign investment. But those communities that relied heavily on unions, protectionism, government intervention, and welfare remained economically depressed. And the solution is really to embrace an entrepreneurial spirit and to allow some of these communities to adapt instead of trying to rely on big government intervention to solve the problems, which doesn't work.